What is going on, the good people of YouTube? So, how do I buy bikes? How should you buy a bike? Well, I'll go ahead and say this. Do whatever you feel is the right way to buy your bike. Keyword, you and yours. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm just going to tell you what I do. All right, let's come up here and make this stop. Wave to this dude real quick. All right. Anyway, the way I buy bikes is I do not finance bikes. And there's a reason for that. You end up paying more money. It's a real simple reason. I view money like this. The only way you'll get me to finance something is if it makes me money. For example, for my business, I'm currently financing 2 vehicles. However, these 2 vehicles make me money. So, at least in my head, maybe I'm justifying it to myself. It's okay to do so. Maybe you've got a family situation where you need a house to put your children or something like that. Yeah, I can see financing a house or something like that, even though you're going to end up paying more money for the house, and like I'm going to end up paying more money for the 2 vehicles that I am currently financing, but I need to do so that I can make money. Anyway, how did I get these bikes, right? Okay, so y'all knew I began on that little 50cc Zuma. Basically, I got that bike by saving my paycheck. I went to a dealership, and I was like, what's the cheapest used Yamaha that y'all have? And I just kind of lucked in going into a Yamaha dealership. They showed me the Yamaha Zuma 50F, and I can't remember quite what I paid for it. I believe it was around $1,200 or so. So I bought that cash. Moving forward, as y'all know, that Zuma broke down because I tried to put a 70cc big bore kit on it. Absolute disaster. Don't do that. By the way, if you've got a Yamaha Zuma, don't put a big bore kit on it. You could potentially destroy the vehicle. Anyway, the next bike I purchased was the Wolf V150, also known as Becky. I actually was able to get $100 for my 50cc Zuma, and I ended up paying, I believe, $1,500 or so for it. I might be off by a couple $100, I'm not sure. But man, look at these nice looking houses out here, man. I guarantee these people are financing this shit, and they're probably gonna pay a whole lot more for this house and have it hanging over their head forever. But anyway, to each his own. They might have families. They might need to post them up somewhere nice. But anyway, moving on from Becky, I decided I wanted to get a motorcycle, which was awesome. Great idea. Anyway, I wanted to get a new bike. Maybe that's not the best way to go about it. Maybe a used bike for your first official motorcycle, but I had, damn man, this dude's got the camper and the house and a boat. I bet he's financing all that shit. Anyway, keep moving. I wanted to get a bike. I felt like I had enough experience on scooters to justify getting a new motorcycle. I didn't feel like I was at a particularly high risk of dumping the bike or dropping it, but you never know. I could drop this scooter right now as I'm riding through this damn neighborhood. Anyway, I actually ended up saving up. Bike cost $7,000. It took me about 4 months of saving every little bit I could, and I was able to buy it outright. You know, the day I went in there, I had to leave like 10% of $7,000 was as a down payment, and then I think my payments were like around $800. It wasn't really a payment. I would just show up whenever I had the money with like $800. I kept giving them $800, until I had a motorcycle. Real simple. So that same strategy I used to get my new bike, Consuela, the Ninja 1000 ABS. I went in there, gave them I believe around a 10% down payment, and I just said, hey, I'm gonna try to get this done as quickly as possible. I had it in my head about how long it would take for me to save that amount of money, and I would just show up out the blue randomly and give them money. I kept doing that until it was like, well, I give them another, $800 so dollars. I can't remember exactly how much it was, and I'm gonna walk out of here with the bike. Point is to all of this, and the reason I tell these stories on how I bought the bike. Oh, let's go on home. But squirrel. Oh God, about ran over a squirrel. Anyway, the reason I'm telling y'all this story, this worked for me. I didn't pay no more for these bikes than what I was told the bike was gonna cost. No finance fees, nothing like that. When I walked up out of there, I owned the bike, title in hand, and I didn't put myself in no financial strain. I didn't have an extra bill to pay. I just kept throwing money at it, and then bam, I got a bike. Worked out really good for me. But anyway,